She's a little apprehensive about getting her harness on, probably because it prevents her from chasing cats and running off. She also knows that once she's got her harness on, she gets to go for a walk. It's so important to be able to read dog body language, whether you're walking your clients' dogs or your own dog. Today on our dog walk, we came quite close to another dog who was on leash, and I took my dogs across the road just to avoid any sort of nastiness. The more you work with dogs, the more you get better at reading their body language, and it's really important because you need to understand when they're becoming uncomfortable around another dog, and this often happens when they're on leash. You can tell from watching their body language that they get more nervous, they feel more tense, they feel like their movements are restricted and they're not able to read or exhibit dog body language how they would like to in a normal environment, and it usually ends in a bit of a tiff where you've got at least one of the dogs barking at the end of the leash, trying to get the other dog out of their space. If you can understand what the dog is trying to say through their body language, you can diffuse all sorts of nastiness between dogs and between dogs and people. If a dog's looking nervous and you know how to recognize that behavior, you can keep them away from whatever's making them nervous. It'll make your life so much easier, and it means that the dog doesn't have to be in a constant state of stress. I was working in human resources in Silicon Valley. I liked my workmates, but I realized I liked their dogs more. So I started volunteering at the San Francisco SPCA in their dog runs, and I learned so much about positive reinforcement dog training. It was just eye-opening and it was so rewarding, and I decided to quit my job, which was a big move for me because it was a really nice salary, and sign up for the Academy for Dog Trainers at the San Francisco SPCA. I came home to New Zealand in 2006 and I immediately started my dog walking company, and I did dog walking, dog training and pet sitting. And then after a few years I opened up my dog daycare as well. A lot of people really struggle with dogs, dog behavior, dog walking, and I just wanted to help people out with that. I think it's so important, if you're going to be working with dogs, that you have loads of information about body language, about behavior, about different aspects of working with dogs or living with dogs. That's why Petschool was created, to help you. I've created the Petschool Dog Body Language Checklist. So you can print it out, you can take it to the dog park, you can start practicing watching what dog body language looks like, so you can figure out what your dog's normal is. If you can figure out that, then you know when they're uncomfortable, you know when they're nervous, you know when they're afraid, you know when they're getting angry, you know when they're getting stressed out, you know when they just want a break. It's so important. So download the checklist and start practicing.